What is bulking and compaction in construction? Bulking and compaction relate to the effect on the volume of materials when excavated or filled. You may think you're excavating 1 meter cubed of soil or filling a 1 meter cubed hole full of type 1. However, once you've excavated the material or filled the hole, you realize that more material than expected was excavated, and more material is needed to fill the hole. In this video, we're going to explore why this happens, go through the compaction and bulking factors of different materials, and take you through the calculations in some real-world examples. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, it really does help our channel grow. So why does the volume of filled or excavated material change? Well, it's all to do with air pockets and voids between the particles. Before excavation, soil or rock is in its original state, where particles are tightly packed together. When excavated, the material is disturbed and broken into different sized pieces. These pieces do not fit together as easily as they did in their consolidated form, resulting in increased void spaces, reduced density, and an increase in volume. When filling and compacting material into the ground, the inverse effect occurs. So what are the compaction and bulking factors? Well, on the screen are some typical generic bulking and compaction factors. For clay, you have a bulking factor of 1.3 and a compaction factor of 0.8. For soil, a bulking factor of 1.25 and a compaction factor of 0.9. Before we continue, are you looking for a quantity surveyor? At Metroun, we offer QS support on an ad hoc, temporary or permanent basis. Reach out to us using the contact details in the description. So how do you use these bulking factors in your calculations? Well, if we assume you are excavating 15 meters cubed of clay, you would multiply this figure by the bulking factor of 1.3 to give you the volume of excavated material, in this case 19.5 meters cubed. Conversely, let's say you are filling a 15 meter cubed hole full of clay. You would need to divide the in situ volume of 15 meters cubed by the compaction factor of 0.8 to give you the volume required to fill the hole, which is 18.75 meters cubed. You'll notice that the volume required to fill the hole after compaction is different to the volume of excavated material. This is because bulking and compaction are not the inverse of each other, a mistake some people make. Natural ground has geological consolidation, long-term loading, and lower void ratios than site compacted material. Therefore, even well-compacted material rarely returns to its original in situ density. If you found this video useful, please consider clicking the like button. Metroun, a commercial hub for your business.